I'm going to explain how I have AI working without behavior trees. As you see, the AI is generating its own path and moving into the world, going throughout their daily tasks, um, going through whatever scheduled tag they have, and then moving to the next. Um, and another really cool thing that's happening is that if someone is occupying their space that they think they want to go to, they'll just generate a new point. Like this guy here, he's like, "Oh, you're at the rock I want to sit at. I'm gonna go sit someplace else." Um, really cool stuff. So the question is, how do I have AI working without using behavior trees? The easy explanation for it is that the NPCs is a simple move to actor, and we generate a spline from that. So basically, what that is that it's all data driven. And what we have is we have our component, um, our schedule component that I created, and we go through the start schedule, our movement logic. Like I said, we run off of a data table, and off that data table, we compare tags for the NPC and for the schedule action, and then we just move to it. Simple. The reason why I chose to do that, especially in blueprints, is because NPCs are simple. There's not much complexity to it. They don't need to do a million and one different variations of things. If I want, the purpose of the NPCs is to maybe have some dialogue, some quips, and make the world feel alive. Um, Now, obviously, there will be behavior trees for NPCs or actors that need to have more robust actions, like running away from a particular group of people, or this, that, and the third. But that can also still be achieved through this particular simplified system I created. And it's all running off of a child. It's a child actor off of the main NPC, as you see. So again, it's all data driven, which is really cool. This is the meat and bones of the logic of how things should work. You have animation tag, a switch tag, timeout, montage section, and a check to make sure which one are we using. Are we using a montage, or are we using an animation? Um, so basically, we're using the animation. We compare the tag. Does the NPC has the tag to do this particular action? If they do, we run for however long we want to run it, and then at the end of it, we switch to another task. Very simple. Um, and again, to help compare these tasks, we have scheduled actors, and these scheduled actors um, have a universal tag uh, component that I have on it, a tag handler. And this tag handler, along with some subsystems, um, have they hold a tag, and then if an NPC or player or actor needs to go to that particular tag, scheduled action, they go to it. If somebody is in that particular spot doing that action, we switch to another action. Or we go to an area where nobody's doing that particular action. And that's how it's working, and it's simple once you understand how to properly use splines and gameplay tags. Those two things are very useful when needing to use data. And then when you also create a subsystem to call those universal um, information you need, like let's say the player's tag change from good to evil. Well, then you want a world subsystem that is listening out for those changed events, and then that changed event is this sent to NPCs, and then those NPCs that um, react to the evil tag in a specific way. They're like, oh, the player's evil, so now we're going to run through all of our conversation dialogue for evil, or we're not going to interact with the, it's very useful, very powerful, and very simple once you understand how to use those things in conjunction. um, so another quick look at um, the NPCs going to their task. He's sitting, he's like, oh, okay, I can't sit there, so I'm going to go sit someplace else. And see, flawless. Just work. It works and it's nice, and you don't have to worry about a lot of data table logic, a lot of unnecessary bool checks, because it's all data driven. And again, you want to simplify the need of the NPC to um, just wandering around and making it look like they are alive and they have meaning in life. And this is the little roadway that they have created for themselves. And I just can't wait to show off the other NPCs in the world and the other characters and behavior trees and combat and other really cool things that will be happening. But this is the foundation. This is part of that foundation, part of one of those pillars, making sure I get the NPC and the feel of the world correct, because I don't want to have an open world where it feels empty. And this particular logic it works. It's nice. So yeah, hope you like the explanation of what's going on. There will be more videos like this soon.